Hi everyone, my name is Claire and I am a Natural Resources and Environmental Science student at the University of Kentucky. For my environmental education class, we have to do a virtual environmental education project. One of the best ways that you can be sustainable is by growing your own food. I've always wanted to build a garden, and since we're in quarantine and I've got tons of free time and it's nice and sunny right now as we're entering spring, it's the perfect time to do just that. As we've seen recently, Kentucky weather is a little unpredictable, so before you get started on growing your plants outside, I like to start them inside to protect against cold weather and potential frost. I will be showing you all how to make a greenhouse out of reused materials to help promote sprout growth for your plants. So, how does a greenhouse work? Well, short wavelength infrared light from the sun passes through the glass, or in this case, your plastic bottle. Everything in the greenhouse absorbs short wavelength infrared light and becomes warmer. After they're warmed, the plants give off long wavelength infrared light, and the glass absorbs the long wavelength infrared light and warms up. It gives off long wavelength infrared light, which mostly shines back into the greenhouse. So basically, it traps and circulates heat and maintains ideal heat conditions for plant growth. Transpiration is when water is absorbed by the roots, travels up through the plant, and then is released from the leaf pores. That water gets trapped in the greenhouse, keeping your plants moist. The great thing about this greenhouse is not only does it promote sprout growth for a future garden, but it also helps with reducing waste because it is made out of a reused material. The supplies that you will need for this activity is one empty and washed out 2-liter soda bottle. I didn't have a 2-liter soda bottle, I just had a 1-liter, but it should work just fine. You'll also need scissors, gravel or small stones, potting soil, seeds or small plants, water, and tape. Step 1. Prepare your greenhouse. Carefully cut your soda bottle in half, about 4 to 5 inches from the bottom. You'll end up with the base, which we will fill with soil, and the top, which will act like a greenhouse to help your plants grow. Step 2. Drainage. Cover the bottom of your bottle with gravel or small rocks, about 1 inch deep. This will help water drain from the soil. Step 3. Preparing the soil. Cover the gravel with about 3 inches of potting soil. You can buy this at the gardening store, or you can dig it up from your yard. Step 4. Time to plant. I will be using beet seeds because I want some beets for my garden, but you can use whatever kinds of seeds that you want. Since we are using seeds, we need to make some holes for our seeds in the soil. Gently poke your finger into the soil about halfway up your fingernail. Place your seed carefully in this hole. Do this for each seed and make sure to space them evenly apart. When you are done, fill the holes to cover the seeds with soil. Step 5. Water. Your plants are now ready to water. Using a gardening can or a cup, carefully pour water into the soil. Watch the gravel at the bottom and make sure that your water does not fill up over the tops of the rocks. Your soil needs to have air in order for the roots to grow. Step 6. Finish your greenhouse. Place the top of the soda bottle back onto it to act as a greenhouse for your plants. This will help keep your plants warm and help them grow faster. Place one piece of tape at the back of the bottle to hold the top in place. Now you can flip the top back like a hinge. Step 7. Sun. Place your mini greenhouse in an area that gets plenty of light, inside or outside. If you start to notice a lot of condensation on the inside of your bottle, open the top up for a few hours so that your plants don't mildew. There you have it. You've built your very own greenhouse to help promote your seedling growth. Now that you've built your greenhouse, don't forget step 8, which is to water. Every couple of days, carefully stick your finger in the soil, and if the soil sticks to your finger, that means that there is enough water in the soil, but if it falls off and feels dry, that means that you need to add some water to it. Once the seedlings have grown, I will be planting them into my garden in the backyard. You can also just leave them in the greenhouse and let them grow if you don't have a garden. And you can repeat this activity with other types of seeds if you want more, if this works for you. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Bye!